Hello, hello, it's Rob here. We're in it now, Mun's house. Back to good old-fashioned dungeon crawling, sort of thing we haven't really done since Act 2. I mean, there was the Forsaken Caravanserai, but that was really only a handful of rooms, and it was over a year and a half ago now, believe it or not. And we did have the Lunar Prison, but that was much more of an infiltration, not really old school, go floor by floor and clean the place out kind of thing that we're doing here. So it's fun to get back to it. Feels like a return to our roots after the really unusual structure of Act 3 and all the gloom and misery we've been wrestling with in Casimir the last few months. As always, thank you to all of our amazing supporters on Patreon, and a special thanks and welcome this week to Dylan. Hi, Dylan. Thank you so much. If you are in the gift-giving mood this season, please consider visiting one of our support or merch links at darknexuspodcast.com. And now, join us, won't you, as we explore the home of a psychopath. Welcome back to Dark Nexus. Tonight, it's Act 4, Chapter 162, and we are inside Myacnean Mun's home. Or at least, Debwick and Grip have set foot inside. They're standing inside the entry vestibule over the deflated sack of skin that moments earlier was the hollow one of Myacnean Mun. And as this skin flops to the ground, it releases this eye-watering reek of chemicals. Just stinks of some sort of alchemical process, which Pandora would remember from her time with Timo. Like this is not purely just a magical thing, it's also an alchemical process, which is involved with taking that much skin off your body and surviving. All right.
I bet there's a vinegar smell somehow.
Oh, it's gross. It's gross. At this point, let me tell you a little bit about what is in this room that you're standing in. It's a cozy chamber with a curiously carved wooden coat rack, just right to the north of Gripper, topped with stuffed sturges. Remember those things that Dabwick summoned that went to town on Wherein? And among the coats hanging on this coat rack.
You said stuffed or like a carving of?
Stuffed.
Okay.
Gross.
Taxidermied sturges.
Okay.
There's many fine garments that suggest that their wearer is a gentleman of some standing. Directly across from the door on the west wall, there is a fancy little table covered in all sorts of bottles and beakers, a heavy cudgel, and over the table is a large portrait of Myacnean Mun himself, seated in an elegant chair, his blonde hair neat, his attire immaculate, and looks like the first thing he wanted to see when he walked into his house was himself, apparently.
I have
All these guys love themselves so much.
I have a Myacnean Mun question.
Yeah.
In any of our visions of him or anything like that, is there the fungus cultivation that Tima engaged in and it seems like Lowell's is indulging in?
Would I know that?
Pandora would know that for sure. So even though Myacnean Mun was the one who brought Jamandor to you all first to Tima on her wedding night,
He's more of a
to
Haster guy, isn't he?
He is more of a Haster guy. So he has had Jamandor in his head for decades and decades and decades, but he's probably just been rolling through the monthly saves, making them or not, and keeping himself going the way you all are, but was not engaged in attempting to transform himself or cultivate. He was not doing the cultivation. Yeah. My guess is Tima would probably recollect there being some fungus growing out of his ears, because like just after a certain point, like you can't hold this back forever.
Time makes fools of us all when it comes to ear things.
But the spreading over the back of the body was not where he was at.
Okay.
He'd not go into full fungus cape.
Correct.
All right.
Okay.
So there are two other doors out of this room. There's a door to the south, which looks like it leads to a study of some sort, and there's another open door through that, into which you can see the large main chamber that Dabwick has described to you already. And then to the north, there is a closed door. At the moment, Pandora and Bash are still outside, but are we all heading on in? And
Heal, grip.
Dabwick pulls the wand of cure moderate wounds from the handy haversack.
Yeah.
And taps.
And as Dabwick is doing some healing and we're all moving in, there is no immediate response. There's no sound of anyone moving around. There's no sound of anyone approaching. Everything is very quiet and still in this giant building.
But we also know that skin suit, that hollow man, was very stealthy and silent and dexy. So another one could be standing on the outside of this door and just hanging out, waiting for us to open the door.
As Bash is taking a peek into the study to the south while Dabwick does some healing, it's a nice little small library chamber, a number of interesting old maps framed and hung on the walls. Two comfortable leather captain's chairs are drawn up to a curious table, which seems to be made from a preserved owl bear.
Paul, you were making a not great face when you rolled up that
I hit you twice with the wand so far, just keeping loose rounds in check here. But so far you only got 16 more hit points back.
Okay.
Are you still almost bloodied?
I'm down 20-ish.
Keep healing.
Maybe we preserve wand charges and I have a go at him.
Okay.
Oh, you have healing?
18.
When did you get healing?
I've already used it on you.
I feel good about that. That gets me just down a handful.
As Pandora casts her Purify Body spell on the Gripper, Bash, from inside that study room, the open door into what had one point been the surgery observation room, still has the giant hole in the floor as you were expecting. However, the walls around this chamber have, since the last time Dabwick was here, been covered entirely with floor to 15-foot tall ceiling bookshelves, all of which are filled with books.
I'm sorry, those are along the walls?
Along the walls.
Another library.
And across the way and in the southwest corner of the first floor, Bash, you've got eyes on the elevator. Right now, the elevator is on this floor, and the sort of accordion-style protection gate is kind of halfway closed, as if someone had used it and not entirely put it away. There are numerous tables and desks scattered about the place, all of them with books on them and open. But at the moment, no sight or sound of anyone else approaching.
There's no stairs in this room?
You don't have eyes on stairs. From Dabwick's description, you know they are on the north end of the building.
I'm going to jam the elevator so it can't be used.
If everybody's cool with that.
Yeah, we can always fly down.
All right. So I step in, and now I see stairs.
Presume we're all speaking. No one is speaking aloud.
Great.
Bash will also be checking for traps as he is moving around this place, because it seems like the kind of place that could be filled with death traps.
Trap to ship.
Yeah.
All right, so Bash can make his way over to the elevator in the southwest corner there. Give me a perception check.
That is a regular 29 and then a 33 for locating traps.
No traps to be detected, but you do, as you scope out the interior of the elevator, find a series of hidden switches down near the floor behind a secret panel that seem to be able to set and unset a series of locks. So to lock it here in place, to lock it so it cannot go below the next level down, and then presumably to lock it above this room so that it can't be used at all. And then there is actually, it is a series of chain pulleys. So you get in the elevator and you hoist yourself manually with this thing. So that's what you find.
I'm going to lock it so that the only way it can be used is someone would have to come onto this floor going past us to get to it.
So it can't leave this floor.
Correct.
Awesome. Done and done. What about the rest of you? Still in the front vestibule. What are you doing while Bash is checking this out?
I'm assuming this has not been an amount of time that would allow me to regain any stamina.
Let's give yourself at least a minute here. So go ahead and get one back.
Okay.
As you're hanging tight and being healed and letting that shaken effect from the hollow one wear off.
Is this the library?
That is a small study. I think once Pandora gets eyes on the main room, that's what I think she would consider to be the library.
She's going to go into the study.
Yep.
And wait for Bash to say it's okay to come into this main room.
In the corner there next to the stuffed owl bear table.
It's all familiar, right? Yeah, was I here?
No, you've not been here.
So this is whatever he was keeping from me.
In some cases, maybe.
Yeah.
But a lot of what you're looking at right now is definitely just house decor. You know, this is how he decorates his place.
Feels like him.
Very fine leather chairs, like lap of luxury. He's a rich guy.
I'm just gonna cast Detect Psychic Significance to see if anything registers.
Yeah, you get a weird sense of warmth off of this terrible purse that seems to have been fashioned out of the taxidermied head of a cat.
God. It's like, do they go with my boots?
Probably so.
Oh, you know who would have made that? He would have worn it just to bother Lols. Be like, here's my cat purse.
And then there's a series of maps on the wall here depicting basically all of the regions that surround the inner sea. Mm-hmm. And there is one map of Osirian across the inner sea that is registering to you as significant in some way. It's giving off that little bit of warmth.
Should we take these things that are registering as important to him?
Yeah.
When we have
I think
time?
so, yeah. Why not?
I'll just put them in my haversack.
Love it.
Cat
This
purse?
painting is big. I mean, it's
Oh,
a
the map.
giant wall. Yeah, it's a giant wall.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah, it's not like
Okay.
a little hand map. It's a portraits painting style map. But if you want to take it off its frame while Bash is peeking around, that
I
would
think first and foremost, I'm going to put the cat purse in
Yeah.
the bag.
like you do.
I mean, why wouldn't I try to take this map?
No reason.
Yeah.
Sure. As you begin,
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I would never go touching things without Bash looking at it first.
okay, so you get the cat purse into your extra space, and you're like, "What the fuck am I doing?" Okay,
Yeah.
Holding off for a second. Meanwhile, we know Grip is resting up, being healed. As Dabwick is finishing up with their wanding, anything special you're doing until we have more of a group action here?
Can Dabwick do a perception check at that door to the north in the front entryway?
Sure, roll it up.
Just to listen to the door. That's with the +2 sacred bonus in urban environments. That's a 35.
Yeah, you don't hear anything. You don't smell anything besides the chemical reek from the hollow one skin sack. And you don't notice anything unusual about this door, and it doesn't seem to be locked. So, Bash, you've got that elevator situated.
And Dora is saying,
There's some things I'd like you to look at.
Who's going to keep eyes on the stairs?
Well, I can do that.
all right,
So Gripper heads out into the
well, dozy-do.
large library / surgery study. Oh, and I think a thing that would be something you'd notice. So it's totally dark inside this place. There are no windows and there are no magical lights going, but it seems as though the surgery room downstairs is as bright as day. So there is warm, actually like colorful, like blues and reds and greens in the light coming up out of that 10 by 10 hole in the floor. A lot of light down
Is
there.
that a spell effect we might recognize?
No.
All right, Bash is going to check the wall and check the painting and check the maps and
Purse.
purse and all the stuff.
Give me a check.
29.
On a more mundane level, you in this room filled with maps of all of the countries that surround the inner sea, there does seem to be one noticeably missing. Like the way the arrangement is set up, it's like somebody came in here and grabbed one particular map off the wall. There's no way from the negative space to tell what had been there, but somebody has taken with them a map of...
Is there a way to tell from the negative content what's been taken?
Oh.
Like, here's Osirian, here's Avestan, here's...
So, give me a knowledge geography check.
Is it Kazmarin?
We'll find out.
I'm so glad you said it, because again, I could not remember the name of the freaking country.
Kazimirian.
Nope.
21.
Avestan, that's what comes to mind. 26.
Yeah. So it's even more specific than that, because Kazmaron is a continent, and these are all maps of countries on the 3 continents that ring the inner sea. And the whole, once you know that it's there, is there's no Qadira here. It seems likely that a map of Qadira has been taken. And that is that country that is right next to Taldor, like the first country over in Kazmaron. I kind of likened it to Turkey before, like a country that straddles 2 continents, basically.
And this is a place that they conceivably could have gone.
It is.
We think it is where they went.
Yeah, okay.
And then the other thing you notice, Bash, and perhaps it's the source of the significance of this particular painting, is that there is a scroll attached to the back of the painting, hidden away.
So cool.
What is it?
Somebody cast Detect Magic.
got
Or
read
read magic.
Read magic.
Read magic.
I've got read magic.
It is a scroll of raised dead.
Wow.
Yes.
So,
It's a divine scroll of raised dead.
of what level?
The caster level
5?
would
High
be
enough to work on us.
9th level. It's
Wow.
a 5th level spell.
5th level spell.
9th level caster.
I could use my robes.
Is it on your list?
Oh, right. That's the
That's the key thing.
I
So-
doubt it, but let's look. Why
But I
not?
could possibly muddle through using a
You
Use
possibly
magic.
could.
use magic device if I get a high enough roll.
I'm pretty sure it's not on the druid list, right?
Cleric,
I
Oracle,
don't think so.
Shaman, Witch.
All right. Okay. So at the moment, no, you could not use your robes.
Not at the moment.
Not at
So
the moment.
raised dead, I should put that in
On your list.
Yes.
on my list.
You're gonna add that to your haversack.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so a missing map of Qadira, scroll of raised dead. As Gripper is watching the stairwell to the north, nobody's coming down, and there's no sounds anywhere.
Well,
All right, Dabik, you opening that door? That's all clean.
According to Dabwick.
Bash, you want to take a look at this door?
Yeah.
I'll get out of your way.
All right, so Bash checks out the door to the north out of the vestibule chamber. It is unlocked, untrapped, and
Cracks it open.
boom, boom. Behind you see a small lounge chamber, a little side room with a quartet of comfortable horsehair seats arranged around a mahogany table. And the room is crammed with oddments, some of an alchemical nature and some of a more medical bent. Tons of books in an overstuffed bookshelf in the southwest corner of the room, kind of like right after as you open the door. There's a teak lap desk carved to depict rabbits gambling in meadows. All sorts of creepy dolls.
Wait, not gambling. Gambling. Like,
I was thinking like dogs playing poker.
yeah, right.
Gambolling.
Gotcha.
Oh, that would be. Oh, that's actually.
Make it the other one.
Yeah, it
though.
might be. And then the room is just kind of like the room to the south. It is just filled with all sorts of oddities. You want to get into a deep search of this chamber?
Certainly, we should do detect magic, detect psychic significance.
Great.
A little sweep.
Detect
sweet.
magic, yes.
Yeah. So detect magic will call your eye to what turns out to be a potion of haste, crammed among several other bottles in an apothecary's case.
Grip, here.
Yeah.
Potion
And
of
do the
haste.
potion of haste.
So Robert, that'll be a 5-round duration on that potion.
Okay.
So otherwise, just the significance and magic and moving on.
Yep.
Great. There's a door out of that chamber back into the main room in the northwest corner. It is unlocked, untrapped.
Crack it open.
You do, and you find yourself standing right next to the stairwell going up to the second floor.
Hello. Grip takes a walk up to that door.
Yep.
Just to see what's what.
Peek around the corner, looking up the stairs.
Nobody there. Katie.
Oh, no.
I just saw a token enter this large room here.
Yeah.
So again, thousands of books lining these walls. And of course, the first feeling would be like, wow, this feels like home. And then probably like, oh, that's really creepy.
Yeah.
And then it is an insane combination of books you haven't seen, how eye-wateringly entrancing, with a whole bunch of books that you have read. You all sent books back and forth to each other all the time over the years. So you spot Algernon Mirthwaite's diagrams of the human form, this lavishly, ghoulishly illustrated book made up showing the makeup of humanoid anatomy that is incredibly valuable. And then just a whole bunch of books that you have actually laid hands on before. Some of them that you even sent to him, some that he sent to you and you sent back. I think it's as overwhelming as first walking into Iris Hill.
Yeah.
And like your body aching from feeling like I've touched these things, but I can't remember. Yeah. This is, I remember everything here, and I've never set foot in this room.
She will detect psychic significance for any particular books, or if there's like a journal tucked away in here.
Yeah, I don't think anything is popping, aside from the fact that in the same way at Iris Hill, kind of every book had specific meaning. Yeah. You're getting a little bit of that, but nothing is setting off your spidey sense. Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Except for that one particular anatomical book, which is
quite
valuable.
So she'll point that out. This one is quite valuable. Is it a thing that is that would be frowned upon to have or sell?
Not quite that far.
Okay.
It's the kind of book,
like, why do you have this disgusting book and why are you selling it to me?
You would not sell it to an art dealer, but you would sell it to a university or a doctor with money, that kind of thing.
She'll slip
Certain people would not find it weird. Certain people would find it very upsetting.
She'll slip it in the haversack.
Great. So yeah, you've got all the doors on this floor open now, and there is no light source except for all this light of many colors spilling out from the chamber below. Let me see what you can see from above here.
Should we figure out what those lights are?
Go down before we go up?
No. Let's clean out the top of this place.
Take our time with the lower area.
I don't want to go upstairs.
No, it's very bad.
Yeah, I think aside from the light, which you can't see the source of from the angle up here, you do see a surgical table down there, one in much better condition than the one Dabwick last saw 11 years ago. But otherwise, yeah, nothing to see down there from up here. But you're well aware that you cannot see the outside walls of that room. You know, it's designed to look down to the center.
I hate stairs. I hate us and stairs.
You have a history
so
with them.
Much.
Well, we could take the elevator.
Oh,
it's true. You can go down.
Everybody ready?
Sure.
How much time has passed since we were outside?
We'll say 5 minutes.
Great. So
okay.
remove fear is still going.
Yeah, let's keep going.
All right.
Yep.
Tell you what, Robert, since you spent a good chunk of that just in this room watching and waiting, why don't you give yourself 2 more stamina back?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think a total of 3 over the course of this 5-minute period.
Fair enough.
Dabwick's going to change into Gripply form.
Done and done.
Didn't mention that earlier.
I'll go first and pop an invisibility extract
Great.
and sneak up ahead.
Great.
So they won't be able to see you.
We
You've
can
got the
communicate
telepathy.
Yep.
Great. So is everybody staying at the bottom or everybody following up behind him?
I'll stand at the base of the stairs after he goes up.
Perfect.
Boom.
So Bash sneaks his way invisibly up to the second floor, and peering around the corner into the room, it seems as though most of the rooms in this house so far that you have seen have a nearly identical feel of books upon books upon books. And unlike Iris Hill, where they were on the floor and piled all over the place, these are all neatly stacked in bookshelves. Lots of counters with bizarre curios. There is a neat wooden desk all the way across the room on the south side from where Bash first emerges. And sitting on this wooden desk is there's a stuffed leather chair behind it, and sitting on the desk staring at you as you come up the stairs is a taxidermic monkey posed with a tiny violin. So weird. And then the walls above all of the waist high...
I just have to say, the actual creep factor of what this would feel like to be walking around in this abandoned place and walking in and just seeing the creepiest stuff in the world everywhere cannot be overstated.
Is the monkey's name Eric?
We finally found our answer! So all of these bookshelves go up to about either waist or chest height, leaving a good 10 feet, because these rooms are all 15 feet tall, a good 10 feet of open wall space above them all around this room. Every surface above those bookshelves is covered in enormous paintings of all sorts of interesting makeup. If you're interested in looking at them, you can let me know. But you're basically seeing dozens and dozens of paintings, all interspersed among detailed anatomical drawings of all sorts of creatures, humanoids, animals, magical beasts. So every square inch of the walls above these bookshelves is covered in visuals. The paintings are quite large. They're very eye-grabbing.
Are they signed?
Unusual. You want to look close at that one? You want to get up there and...
I'm not there. I'm just curious.
Unknown at the moment. In addition to all of that, you see Myacne and Mun sitting at the bottom of the stairs across the way with his head in his hands, weeping.
Bash
and
relays
he seems to have no... he does not detect your presence.
Bash relays that information to everyone as he starts to make his way over, carefully checking for traps as he goes.
Where are you looking as you're detecting for traps, Johnny?
I am primarily looking at the floor and at the bookcases and stuff, not necessarily at these possibly magical paintings above the bookcases.
Okay, so you're letting the top field of your vision just kind of sink into your periphery as you're making your way along the floor. Give me a perception check.
It's a 39.
All right, you don't detect anything on the floor or on the bookshelves. There's every evidence of this being a frequently used space. A lot of activity, a lot of walking around, a lot of going to one shelf and putting another book on it, taking something, carrying it down to the desk. A lot of scuffle. Meanwhile, Mun cries, and he seems to be totally unaware of you.
I'm torn between.
Hey, so there's a lot of paintings up here. I haven't been looking at them because I'm worried that they might be traps. But should I check them out?
No.
Avoid them if you can.
Those could be all of the paintings that were stacked.
All right. Myacne and Mun is up here, crying, head in hands.
It might not be a hollow one. It might be something else.
I can get in a place to get the jump on them. You all want to come up?
I wonder if we should come up invisibly too.
I'd say this, Johnny, with that perception check, as you're now, as you've moved most of the way across the room, the closer you get to where Mun is sitting on those stairs, the more the air has the same faint tang of the chemicals that were released when the hollow one downstairs collapsed. You're pretty sure that this is another one of those. Okay. Although this does not seem to be stable. Whatever's going on with this one. He is weeping and bawling.
This one might know me.
This one is already broken somehow.
Well, let's break it further.
All right.
Yes. Let's go in.
I say we wait to go in until Bash fires the first shot.
All right. It's fine with me.
So stay visible, but let him get off a shot. Great.
All right. Then Bash will... Where do I want to be?
Yeah, where do you want to be? What do you want to touch? What do you want to look at? Where do you want to go?
What do you want to taste?
It all tastes
this
good.
This is this desk, right?
That's the desk.
So Bash is going to put himself opposite caddy corner with the desk in between him and Myacne and Mun.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I see that.
So that there is something so that he cannot be immediately charged at.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great position for that.
To at least make it so that this creature has to move around and try to do something before it would then attack me.
Throw some of its resources away, right?
Exactly. Precisely that.
And you're taking a shot from invisibility.
Yep, I will make it my studied target.
Yep.
And
it is a construct, so add that +2 from Paul's awesome spell. You say 10 hours?
10 hours, yeah.
God.
Per level.
that's an absolutely amazing.
That's a banger.
Oh, there it is. Natural 1. Misfire. Misfire. Oh, wait. So if I misfire, does that mean that I haven't actually attacked it?
No. No.
Okay.
You took an attack action on this creature.
And it didn't work.
And the gun fucked up.
I applaud.
Fair enough.
I applaud the question, but come on.
Never.
That was some good rules lawyering.
That is amazing. So literally, he levels the vanity alone. Click. And all of a sudden becomes visible.
Everybody roll initiative. And add a +2 thanks to Polly's spell.
Always when I'm
God.
when I'm way behind people, I can't possibly do a fucking thing.
Bash.
I'm rolling garbage. That is a 10. Which, again, makes sense.
I think because your gun just almost exploded in your hand.
Yeah.
Yes. Next up was Dabwick.
21.
And Gripper.
9.
Okay. And Pandora.
22.
Oh, she's feeling jumpy down there. We're not able to see anything. All right. Up first is the hollow one with a 27.
Shocker.
Is it going to cry on us?
It screams in rage and does that same just otherworldly switch flip from one emotional state to something else that seems completely inhuman. Watching you fumble with the gun, seeming to understand exactly what it is, moves around the table and goes to punch Abash.
Wait, doesn't it have to stand up from sitting on the stairs first?
Fair enough. Closes with you.
Yes.
Pandora, you're up.
We don't have to make a save on the thing?
Bash felt nothing.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, and I cast haste.
Pandora edges past Grip and Dabwick up the stairs into the room and casts haste. Is Bash within range for you there?
I believe so. Yeah, it's 30. Yes. Yeah, everybody's in range and no two people can be more than 30 feet apart, and I'm pretty sure.
Yep, looks good.
Yeah.
Everybody's hasted. Dabwick, you are up next. Near the top of the stairs. No eyes yet on anything that's happening in the room.
Dabwick comes up around the stairs and throws another snowball that worked well last time.
So -4 for firing into melee since it is adjacent to Bash. This is a touch attack. What'd you get?
27
That's a hit.
for 20 points of cold damage.
Whoa!
Nice.
Very nice indeed. All right, so Bash, fumbling with your alchemical torch, standing next to the hollow one who just got hit in the back of the head with a snowball. What you do now, buddy?
Well, I'm going to take a move action and spend a point of grit to quick clear my gun.
Huddled in the corner.
Yep.
Underneath the hollow one.
And then, because there's not really tons else for me to do, I'm going to go ahead and provoke an attack of opportunity from this thing and fire at it anyway.
Here comes a punch.
There it goes.
Natural 20.
Oh! There's my luck.
Second crit.
Oh my god, backed up with a close to 40. Okay, here we go. 28 points of damage.
Oh, a nice hit.
That fist just
Was it nice?
slams into you.
Was it nice? Really?
Super nice.
So
Yeah,
nice.
super
So
nice.
nice.
But take your
Nice
shot.
hit.
Take your shot.
Taking my shot. How's a 30 touch?
Yeah, it works.
16 points of damage, and I'm going to go ahead and spend.
Is that actually 18?
Oh, that is actually 18. Thank you.
Nice.
I'm not used to having to add things to this. That is 18 points of damage.
Excellent.
And I'm going to go ahead and spend my studied strike now because there's a good chance I may not even get another round. How's 3 6s for another? What is
Whoa!
that?
Another more, 18 more.
So yeah, 18 plus 18.
Huge eruption of damage as quickly fixes the gun, and then it erupts in a positive fashion and smashes into and through, blasting an enormous hole. Oh, it's just like Matt's art from the Kuru fight, where you're looking through this chest with nothing inside of it.
Now I'm going to take a 5-foot step,
Great.
and I'm going to step to right, just to the north of it, so that it cannot get past me without provoking an attack of opportunity, and I've got space to back up.
And that brings us to Gripper, the one we need in a construct fight. Way down the stairs.
How much is my movement if I'm hasted for one, like a standard move?
60 feet.
60 feet.
Take it.
You
Fantastic.
can get there. It's already. We don't know if it has combat reflexes, but it has.
It doesn't
already-
matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You
It
hit
is now.
Yay.
It has now been distracted so that it cannot
God,
make
what a good-
attacks of
what a
opportunity.
Brilliant.
Blue to
ability.
blue to blue. I'm gonna come to stand next to Bash.
You could go right past it if you wanted to flank it.
The desk is occupying
The
that
thing that
square.
was keeping it from charging
Stupid
you
desk.
is also keeping Grip from
Yep.
flanking.
Then
But you could go one more, so that a flank position is possible with a 5-foot step from Grip if you.
Yeah, up to you.
I'll go to there.
All right.
And then I just get one attack.
Yeah. Grip comes in at lightning speed, slides into the side of this hollow one, and unloads with a fist.
25.
Do we like it?
Is it a 27 with Hunter's Blessing?
It's a 27 with Hunter's Blessing. Yeah.
Hit.
Okay. For 9. For 9. Just 9.
Plus 2.
For 11. Just 11.
Thanks for the math, Paul. It's awesome. It is great math. That's the end of round 1. Okay, the fight is on. Top of round 2. Mun has got 2 people next to him. How close is everyone? Jim Jam, Jim Jam. He's golden. He lets out another scream, and this one does indeed fill everybody with a bowel-churning supernatural terror. I need will saves against a fear effect.
Plus 4.
Bash.
32.
Grip.
30.
Oh, smell you. Dabwick.
35.
Nice. And Pandora.
20. Why do my saves suck so bad?
Everybody is shaken, but based on what you experienced last time, your guess is maybe for a round? Mm-hmm. And then he takes a 5-foot step past Grip in this rage, seeming to try to get in the middle of you all. He's not let himself get cornered, and he's wanting to get closer to the 2 spellcasters in the corner. Pandora, you are up.
Well, I don't like that. Mm-hmm. So as a move action, who wants combat advice? Who needs it? Grip?
I'll take it.
Don't let him get past you. And then can I move to here and still see him?
Nope.
Well, then I might as well just keep going and not be seen.
You're going downstairs and out of sight.
Yeah.
Great.
I
Done and done.
literally, there's nothing. I mean, I can do things that cost resources that I think are better spent elsewhere.
And you don't know how big this dungeon crawl is yet.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're in the 3rd room or something, and yeah.
Makes sense. All right, so Pandora advises Grip and then sneaks down the stairs. Dabik, you're up. 15 feet away from Mun.
Dabwick removes a small river stone from their pouch
Here it goes.
and throws 2 sharp, slashing stone discuses.
Bring it on.
Discus 1, 20.
Keeping it.
Yes.
Miss.
Discus 2, 30. That's a natural 20.
Ooh, back it up.
18 on the die.
Oh, yeah.
+2.
That's a critical hit.
Nice.
So that's 15 plus 19
+2.
plus 2.
What, 36 points of damage? Is that right?
Well, wait.
That's,
Does the +2 double?
no.
It wouldn't?
Yes.
So 38.
38 points of damage. It's not precision damage.
38 points of slicing discus damage.
Nice.
Oh, right. Oh, and it's slicing. Oh, great. So, like, you shear off a big chunk of his upper shoulder and arm, leaving nothing but just emptiness, air, solid air. But the rest below that injury is still functioning as if it was still connected fully. So creepy. Do you want to move anywhere, pal?
No.
Bash, you're up, adjacent to this heavily, heavily battered hollow one.
And, it's still my turn, so it could attack me right now. So I'm going to take a 5-foot step away from it to get my back against the wall.
Awesome.
So I'm now in line with grip.
Yep.
And unload with a full attack action. 28 touch.
Hit.
15 damage.
Nice, takes all that. There is so little structure left in its torso and upper body, yet this thing is still operating even though the head is no longer attached to anything below the neck.
It's like it's just floating there. Yeah. So creepy and
so
weird.
wild. These creatures are...
25 touch.
Yeah.
17 points of damage.
And as the bullet hits the chest, collapses like a balloon and soars back and splats into Dabwick, sinking to the ground with a reek of chemicals and disgust.
Bleh. Bleh. Do I get some in my mouth?
Yeah,
Ugh.
you've got skin in your mouth.
My acne.
Mouth skin.
Skin.
Little mouth skin Dabwick.
That's what they call them.
All right, so the skin sack hits the ground and all again falls silent as you're in this chamber surrounded by books and creepy paintings. Dabwick, as you're looking around, I'm assuming for the moment at least, sort of averting your eyes from the paintings, knowing what you've experienced in the past, the feeling is overwhelming of, oh my God, is every single thing in this room something like what I briefly uncovered 11 years ago? Is it possible that this is a room that's going to do to all of my friends now what happened to my friends before? It is a menacing chamber, despite now being so still and lifeless.
Just the dread.
Oh, and everybody, out of the corner of your eyes, there is the sense that when you catch any of these paintings in your periphery, they're just slightly moving. At least one on every wall is doing that.
Blankets in this room. We could blindly cover them with anything. Curtains.
There's the windows are
Anything
iron
downstairs
shutters.
that we saw.
I mean, sure, yeah. So Grip is not too far from what appears to be a pull-out bed underneath the stairs in the bottom floor. There's enough to cover a couple of the paintings, sure.
Is there any reason why is Grip tall enough to reach up and
just
grab
take
them
them
and like put them on the ground, like
with their
face down?
Yeah.
You want to take the time to get all of the paintings off the walls?
I mean, at this point, we're not going to be hasted to get up to the next thing. I'm
We're not
down a whole bunch of hit points.
Mm-hmm.
If we're doing this like we clear a floor and then go up, then I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
All right, that's the plan right now.
Does everybody like this plan?
Sure.
Can we keep haste on while we do this?
We will not.
It's going to run out before
gonna
you
run
even crack the surface of this project.
Okay.
It's so many paintings. Let's call it 10 minutes of work to get everything off the walls and onto the ground so you can at least safely walk around and, open up your field of vision.
Yep.
Can I get that last stamina point back?
I think it sounds like this was your activity.
Oh.
So I'm going to roll you up some
Yeah,
charges from the wand.
get some rolls.
I need 28 hit points. So whenever you hit that point, that's when you're done. So at this point, all of my buffs that I had, aside from the ones that were 1 minute, they're all gone.
All gone.
Yep.
Remove fear is gone.
Remove fear is gone. Mage armor is still going. Still telepathic bond.
False life is still going.
False life,
Hunter's
yep.
blessing is still going.
Yeah.
Feather step, I think, is still going.
Okay, you're at 28.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, so Gripper is doing some redecoration. Dabwick is doing some wanding. And then 10 minutes later, with no sound of movement, motion, or response from what may be a house filled with constructs, you've got all the paintings on the ground, not having really looked at any of them. So Gripper is averting his gaze, reaching up with his hands, and then bringing them down, setting them basically on the floor like where they had been on the walls. And yeah, it's a big room now covered with paintings on the floor.
Safe.
And let's get some perception checks as well.
+2 on those perception checks.
Go.
Holler if you get anything interesting.
32.
Anybody beat that?
No.
Okay, a couple things are learned. Bash spots a cunningly hidden, what appears to be a safe built into the wall. It was behind one of the anatomical paintings that Grip removed, and still, even one that's removed, very hard to find.
In that perception check, do I need to do another one to check for traps on this thing?
Yes.
Excellent.
You have just located its existence.
Fantastic. That is a 42.
Cunningly trapped with a tiny poison needle.
I will spend another point of inspiration.
This is disable device to disarm the trap.
Correct. That is a 31. All right, I'm gonna... Do I want to? I will do another... I will spend another action point. Oh, God. These action points.
You know what I'm thinking.
I know. That
Arms in the air.
just made it. That is a 35.
Successfully disarming the poison needle trap. Well done. You want to try to open it up now? That's another check.
Oh, of course. 26. Does that open it?
Nope.
All right.
Fumbling at the safe. At this point, Robert,
Yes.
take a stamina point.
36.
All right, you got it open. 4 thin leather bags contained therein, with a total between them of 2,400 gold pieces. And there's a treatise on Cabal magic worth 750 gold. This was a gift from Tima. Yeah.
Worth how much?
Is it
750. It's probably something that the two of you stole, Tima read, and then sent. Yeah, with some inscription. What would the inscription be?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know Tima that well in their relationship, but yeah.
I could see some ironic lovey-dovey thing.
Yeah.
I could also see just like a brief note of
Why
check
this
out
is
page
interesting.
55.
Yeah, I think it's more like that. Yeah.
Such and such experiment.
Told you this existed.
But that reference is to something loaded with innuendo.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, it's
okay.
only when you actually go to the thing that you realize the nature of their relationship.
Okay, you're in a room covered with the corpses of paintings, overturned paintings everywhere, looking like a sea of flat, dead friends lying on the ground.
Dead.
Next to the flat, dead skin of the hollow one.
Well, time to go up.
Well, let's hope there isn't information in those paintings about what we're facing upstairs. Go up, shall we?
We gotta crawl on this dungeon. All right, same plan as last floor?
Yeah.
I have no invisibility.
All right, so you're just sneaking up?
Oh, I can give it to you.
Great.
Oh, right, yeah, you can do it without the circle, right?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, Johnny, give me another stealth check for Bash.
That is a 29 plus 20, so 49.
+2.
I included the plus 2, but thank you. That plus 2 almost got me up to 50.
Is the next floor up where there was the fight on those lab
The
tables?
two
Yes.
Oogie Boogies
Yeah.
that we know have to have slashing damage, and they're unaffected by a whole laundry list of things.
You're talking about the hoofed mouthed
No.
things?
No. There's only one hoofed mouth thing. These are the two.
Skin with
skin with straw sticking out of them. That are another type of golem that
has swarms in them.
Yeah. Right. So we have to have ways to fight swarms because the swarms will come out.
Just hope for snakes. Hope for snakes. I can squash them.
I have one alchemist fire, and that's it.
I know. I don't have. But don't you have access to fireball?
Not today.
So, Bash stealthily creeps up the stairs, and there is a low, faint buzzing sound that gets kind of louder and louder the higher you get up the stairs. And I can picture him, ducking super, super low. So like when he does his little peek around, his head isn't at head height, but much lower because you're going up kind of steep stairs here. So like head right down near the top step. Yeah, like
eyes
eyeball
right
coming
above
up,
the
head turning around the corner. And so the room, as Dabwick described, is indeed there, filled with a maze of these chest-high tables, all covered in alchemical supplies and equipment.
Are they chest-high to us, or were they chest-high to the halflings?
They're chest-high to you, which meant they were over the halflings' heads. That's why they couldn't see almost anything.
Okay, yeah, right.
And there are indeed two hulking, patchwork, ogre-sized things made of flesh, filled with straw bursting out of open mouths from faces that have been used to make up this thing, underneath which their entire bodies are wriggling and writhing as though filled with things. I've got a picture here of a skin stitch. They are large creatures with 10-foot reach, and they are both standing, waiting at the top of the stairs, just staring for somebody to come up. But their perception it's literally impossible for them to get a 49. So with a quick little peek, you got a safe peek here. Where's my thing? Oh, here we go. This shit's gross.
Oh.
No.
That is pretty horrific.
And the whole thing just wriggling and writhing from the presumably thousands of some kind of vermin contained inside of it. So you got a quick peek of that. About the only thing that you do not clock from Dabwick's description of this room before, Dabwick told you that they went up a ladder, which was just like 10 feet away from the top of the stairs, through a trap door to the next floor. You do not see a ladder, and you do not see a trap door up.
How high is the ceiling here?
15 feet.
So if someone was flying, would they be able to stay away from the reach of these things?
Over 10 feet tall with 10 feet reach.
So there's there's not going to be any place in this room to be able to go where you could be away from them.
Like on the ship, there's nowhere to go.
Bash thinks back that if he could get to the other side of them, then he could shoot the one closest to the stairs, making it so that it didn't. Oh no! But then the next.
There's two of them.
Yeah.
I think they're lined up for a fire snake if Tabs has that prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should not waste the opportunity to get them both.
That sounds.
Because vulnerable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
vulnerable.
I could literally tell Dabs where they are.
Yeah, and
Just snake that bitch up the stairs.
But I would still like to be, if I can move, am I able to move past them while invisible?
Yeah,
Or-
they don't seem to be able to detect you at all.
Jump up on the table. Go under the table.
There's no under. These are counters. These are full, like, drawer units. There's no passing underneath them.
6,
Is the problem the halflings had last time.
9. With 10 squares, I think I can go up the stairs and get them both.
Yeah, as Bash describes it to you, he can just point up, like, go right up there, curve, and they're so big. You're not going to miss them, even though you don't have eyes on the end of your snake there.
So here's a question that Bash has based on where they are. Even if they didn't have attacks of opportunity, would anybody be able to move past them?
In order to get through their squares, you'd have to use acrobatics.
Okay.
how do they navigate these narrow?
By squeezing. They are squeezed, which is
Mechanically?
it's a mechanical
Yeah.
penalty to them. Maybe the only thing that makes this slightly less
Horrible.
But what do you think there, Paul? Is Dab's going to do the fire snake?
Dabak will take Bash's directions and send a fire snake up the stairs.
Oh, amazing. And from the bottom of the stairs, this gouting jet of flame blasts up the stairwell, around the corner, through, as Bash watches, through skin stitch number 1 into skin stitch number 2. I'm going to give you reflex saves here. 2 fails.
Stupid
Oh,
skin
great.
stitch.
So that's 27 points of fire damage.
Nice, which turns into 40 points of fire damage cascading through these 2 constructs. The fight is on, and we'll pick it up next time. That's the end of chapter 162, y'all. See you next week.
Skin Stitch fight.
Dark Nexus is produced by Plug and Hum Productions. This podcast uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Incorporated, used under Paizo's fan content policy. This podcast is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, please visit paizo.com. That's Paizo.com. Dark Nexus uses music and soundscapes by Syrinscape. Check them out at Syrinscape.com. That's Syrinscape.com. Opening and closing themes, along with additional music composed by Rob Kauzlaric. Artwork for Dark Nexus is by Matt Wahlquist. And thanks to DMCP, Richard and Ari, Paul and Shannon, Scotty, Jason, Jess, Joe, Chelsea, Matt, Dave, Derek, Darren, Michaela, J.H., the Biscuit Buddies, and everyone we've gamed with over the years for all the memories and inspiration.
You are a big part of our storytelling as well. And we love it when you help us.
You are, in fact, the antagonist.
And also often
pal.
the protagonist.
Wow.
The story pal.
Your story pal.
Story buddy.
My name's Rob. I'm the story pal tonight.
Protagonist, antagonist, and lover.
Brad.